Isaac, welcome back to Project Sacrifice. We are here with quite a large amount of rotational energy.
Yeah.
Isaac, look, everywhere I look, there's rotational energy. I'm looking at you, Isaac. I'm seeing a little bit of rotational energy as well.
I know,
bit of
man.
gyration.
Can you believe it?
Can
you believe it? It might, dare I say, Nick, even be too much rotational energy.
Oh my
if that's
gosh.
even possible.
Can you have, it's like garlic, Isaac, can you have too much rotational energy?
I think some people would argue you definitely can have too much garlic.
My answer is no, then, at least, Isaac. My answer is no.
I also have a predisposition towards garlic. Like, I'm a fan. And I also think you could probably, you definitely could go too far, but like you gotta go heavy to go too far.
You gotta go real heavy.
If I come out and bring you some kind of like, I was gonna say carbonara, but the Italians will shout at me if I say that you should put garlic in a carbonara, which I don't usually, and that's not recommended. But like, if you, what's a dish that has garlic in it? Let's say, garlic bread, right?
Garlic bread.
Let's say it's garlic bread.
That's classic.
It's not controversial to say that you put garlic on garlic bread.
Garlic bread. I don't know, Isaac. There'll be some people who would argue that garlic bread can be any bread if it chooses to identify as such. You might not necessarily need to put garlic in it.
They're gonna come to us and tell us that the original founders of garlic bread actually made it with like just parsley. There was no garlic on there at all.
Yeah, exactly.
And
just parsley and butter.
We've butchered it over the years.
We've completely ruined the authenticity of the original idea of garlic bread.
I do think that if you put like 5 cloves of garlic on like one slice of garlic bread, that would be too much.
Oh, I don't know, Isaac. My limit would be 6. I think 5 is perfect.
Right. Well, Nick, you know what? I'm gonna come on down and bring you a piece of garlic bread that I've handmade with 5 cloves of garlic.
I look forward to it. I want you to just have peeled them and just pushed them into the bread as well.
Of course.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Whole.
I'll put the bread in the toaster, and then after that, just garlic.
I just want to crunch through them. Yeah.
And you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love
antioxidant.
Yeah, it's so sharp.
Terrible breath.
So I've just made a rolling mill, Nick.
Oh yes.
Which may seem kind of out of the blue, you know, kind of haphazard.
Yeah, I'm shocked, Isaac. I can't believe it.
There's a good reason for that, Nick, and that's because we can use the rolling mill here to turn this iron plate into like iron wire.
Okay.
You just drop it in, and then from there, it turns out that we, and by we I mean I, was a little bit of a fool in the last episode, Nick, because we've gone through this whole freaking rigmarole of big cogwheel, small cogwheel, big cogwheel, small cogwheel. It's too much, man. It's too much.
Yeah, so, too many cogwheels, Isaac. I mean, look above.
What we can do
There's
here, man,
so many.
What we can do is we can strip these logs. I can use one of the brass ingots we got earlier to make a brass casing. And thankfully, Morsuk, the pack creator, has made the rotational speed controller way easier to make than it normally is in this pack. And this is the doodad that lets us get rid of all of this.
Right. This is all of these are internalized, Isaac. It's shrunk down into like a single block.
Exactly. This is us going from like a 29 nanometer die, Nick, all the way to like a sub 1 nanometer, right? We're just shrinking it all down.
This is nice.
Into one centralized location. So if I were to, for example, throw down a gearbox, let's say here, and then we put the rotational speed controller, let's say here, we can then place a large cogwheel into that. And now, looking at the number on the front, and is it also on the back? It is. Looking at that number, you can just look, and then you can right-click on that number, and you can drag the bar up and down to increase or decrease the speed of rotation without having to go through the big cogwheel, small cogwheel setup, and you can really fine-tune it, Nick. No longer do we have to either double or half our speed like we were doing before. We can now, really fine-tune, 25 speed,
God,
right?
this GUI is so advanced, Isaac. It's beautiful. My little click and drag,
And you can change the direction as well. Like just a drop of a hat, you can spin it. Look at that.
Oh yes, I can. Right. What does 256 look like?
It's a blur, man. It's too fast.
That is fast, Isaac. That is fast. You connect like a piece of string to this and it'll stop. It'll stop working.
But so now we can obviously just use that to maximize our speed. Not only do we get a bunch of cogwheels back and it looks a little nicer, but we can really But
we can
before,
optimize just by clicking this and sliding. That's very useful.
Yeah, last time it was the case that, we would go from 64 to 128 and it would be, way too much, like it's overstressed, whereas like 120 might have worked, but we have to jump up in sets of double, right? Which is...
I see. Oh, I really like that you can change the direction as well. That just makes things a bit easier as well.
It means not having to put down like a random gearbox when something's not spinning the way that you want it to spin.
Yeah, that's so true. I suppose like now that the big cogwheel, small cogwheel problem has been removed, there wouldn't be many situations where I think you would need to reverse the direction of everything that this is connected to.
That's true, yeah.
It would always be right in the first place. But, it's like a shredder, Isaac. Sometimes you need to push it backwards if you put too much paper in there. And, it gets all jammed up.
Yeah, you're pulling the paper back out to get some more... To give it another go.
To get extra shred. Yeah, that's what I do. I wait till the paper is 90% shredded, and then I reverse it, take it out, and then rotate the paper 90 degrees to get a real nice crosscut going, Isaac, and get everything shredded real good.
So you'll be surprised to find out, Nick, that 256 is too fast.
It's too fast. I'm disappointed, Isaac. Thoroughly disappointed.
128 is too fast as well. Jeez. Where's our sweet spot here? Our sweet spot is
it's very low. Okay, it's above 31 and below whatever you had it set to before.
36.
36.
Jeez. Okay, and that's without the second crushing wheel here because I had to disconnect that to get the rolling wheel to work. So we are slightly
limited. It'll be below 36 for both of these, most likely. Okay.
So we've got a couple of things we can do here, man. We, of course, do have the option of just throwing down an ungodly number of water wheels to get all of our water needs taken care of. Alternatively, there is a quest in the quest book, of course, for the steam engine, right? Where we throw down a boiler, we provide it with water, and then we provide the blaze burners underneath that with fuel to allow us to produce, kinetic energy at a much larger and more consistent rate than our water wheels can currently provide. And I don't think it's going to be that difficult for us to do, man. Again, the recipes here have been tweaked to where the blaze burner, for example, is just made with life essence, which is the blood from the water, and an empty blaze burner, which is just iron and a block of dried kelp. And there is a quest, man, to get some dried kelp on the way down to nature essence, which is also what we were working towards to get saplings and to get grass blocks as well. And so I think that's probably a good place to start here, man.
This is nice, man. You don't need to actually get a blaze for a blaze burner, Isaac. This is the garlicless garlic bread. You don't need a blaze to make a blaze burner. It's real nice.
Maybe there's a market there, man. Some people, they don't like garlic. And
that's true. It's just butter bread.
No one's come up with garlicless garlic bread yet, man. It's not yet been. It's an untapped market. All right?
I think because it doesn't exist, it is just a dam waiting to burst, Isaac, in terms of demand. I think that we should do it, but call it garlic bread. Garlic-free garlic bread.
Garlicless garlic bread.
I
yeah,
say
we're going to sell
10 times.
We're going to sell billions, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
We're
going to sell just so many baguettes. So many.
So here, I think we need to. We need to waterlog the sifter, and then from there we need to sift dirt in the sifter, and that's going to get us a chance to get kelp. And I always forget how you do this. I think. Do I put the sifter in after? Are you now? Yes, you are now waterlogged. Okay. And also, I always do this one as well, where you throw down a bit of water and it connects to an old bit of water that wasn't flowing before, but now it's permanently flowing. And I don't even. Jeez, get out of here.
Oh dear.
Okay. So what kind of mesh did we make before? Was it a brass mesh? Is that what we had?
It was, I think. Yes, it was a brass mesh.
Oh, and thankfully, the brass mesh, I thought it was going to require way more brass, but it doesn't. It's just one brass. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't realise that either. That's very nice. Thank you, Moors UK, my favourite UK-based developer.
So, also, last episode, we did notice that we can now take dirt, and I've kind of been on here for a little bit of time, mostly to let this run and kind of let us get a little bit of a backlog of iron and gold and copper and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's some nice amounts of stuff in here actually. Yeah,
do you want to start processing those, man? Like if you
let's get some iron.
Yeah, just whack it on the depot. It'll convert
onto here. Yeah, we'll get that going.
The other thing that I've been doing is I've kind of been periodically taking gravel out of this sifter because I'm making it faster than we're sifting it, right? And the reason for that is that, as we saw last episode, we can take dirt and gravel to make coarse dirt, and then we can use the lightning charge that we made last time as well to turn that coarse dirt into even more dirt than we initially had, and even more dirt than we had dirt plus gravel, right? We kind of just create matter from nothing, and that gets us excess dirt, which is pretty nice. And then over here, we can, of course, sift that. Would it have been ideal to kind of connect this to our system in some way, shape, or form? Yes. That's potentially
yes, indeed. That potentially would have been advantageous.
But, you know, we've got to let bygones be bygones, all right?
That's true, that's true. Oh, my lord, I've got a filthy amount of iron from this. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Is that my dirt? That's why is it dirt that I need to sift? Hold on. Yeah, waterlogged dirt. Oh, I need a string mesh. Oh, it's a different kind of mesh. Okay, fine. Do we have string?
Do we have string? That's a good question.
Also,
let's have a look where you get that from.
There we go. We do, by the looks of it, have the carry-on mod, by the way. If you shift right click on like an inventory.
You picked something up.
Well, come over here, man, and like stand on top of this sifter, right? Yeah. And then shift right click to take the mesh off.
Ah, right. I see the.
So you got to stand far enough back.
Yes,
to where you
do not carry on.
Go, give it a try. Get the mesh off, man. Shift right. I need the mesh taken off again.
You got to
shift right click.
Here. There you go. Perfect.
It's such an awkward. Jeez.
Okay. That here.
So what are we doing for string then, Moss? Okay, what's the plan here? Because we don't have any string, right? I'm also assuming we don't have.
No, we don't.
Silkworms? No.
There is spider essence, which I assume is not acquired through the classic, you know, shift right clicking on blank runes with a sacrificial knife, but
it would appear that is indeed correct, Nick. That's not something we can acquire.
How that's done.
Oh, right. Of course, we turn sticks. We did this last time. It's like we take a few sticks, 4 sticks in the old mixy, and it gets a string. We used it last episode. It's just it's why we have the whisk in the first place. Here we go.
Okay, that's good. That's very
all right.
good.
This is fine. Yeah. This is fine. How's that processing going, man? You really enjoying all the ingots?
I'm loving it, man. We're getting stacks and stacks of goodies.
I did notice. Could you make me a... I got a bunch of wood here. Here you go. Could you make a 2x2 drawer? Because I did notice that we have, from sifting gravel, exactly 4 washable, like, ores. And that's copper, zinc, iron, and gold. And so if we, my thought process was that if we make a 2x2 drawer, we can then pipe from this drawer to that 2x2 drawer, and if it's locked, it will only ever receive those items. And then from there, we could very easily auto pump to the depot to kind of automate the washing, right?
Yes, just those items, that sending things like redstone and stuff into here. Yeah, let me get on that. I'm gonna make a nice dark oak one.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
we do also have, Nick. I don't want to influence, like, you're, of course, lead base designer 101, right?
I'm feeling influenced already, Isaac. Careful what you choose to say to me.
I don't want to put you under the influence, Nick. All right. All I'll say is smooth stone.
Okay. That's all you'll say. Okay, Isaac.
I'm just letting you know that we have it. Okay, that's all I don't want to unduly influence you, Your Honor. I'm just keeping you,
influencing being done here, Isaac.
We're not influencers.
You just said it out of the blue. You just really felt like saying it, right? I know how it is. Okay. I will think about what you've said, Isaac.
You'll take it into consideration.
No particular action to be taken from it. So, so I've got these drawers. So, I suppose I just replace this chest then with the two drawers of all the things that can come out of the sifter, right?
You could do. So how much stuff do we get out of the sifter? Because like this nether quartz and the redstone don't actually come out of this, right? So, and the gold doesn't either, right? So are there only 4 things that you get out of here? Or 8 things, sorry, that you get out of here? Is that correct?
Let's have a look. So if I go
gravel, right?
Gravel.
Yeah.
And have a look at the sifting.
It is indeed 8
It is
things.
8, yeah. No, it is 8. Yeah,
no, you are right. So you could put down 2 2x2 drawers, and that would kind of encapsulate everything. There is also, interestingly, I don't know if it's better or worse, but I don't know if you notice, right beneath the recipe here, there's a zinc mesh that just gives you the nuggets.
Let's have a look. Oh, that is true. So it completely gets rid of the
need to wash.
And the chances are better, I want to say.
The chances are
they're different.
Lower.
They're different. For gold, for example, it
is higher.
Better.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Everything else is
for
lower,
iron,
but-
it's worse. Yeah,
Yeah.
for everything else, it is worse. I suppose
But,
that
like-
you obviously do get rid of the washing. Like
also,
you
we
say.
can't make the zinc mesh. Never mind.
Right,
we've
I
been
see.
scammed. It's not makeable.
Oh, it's completely impossible to make. I see,
Yeah,
that's no
unless we
recipe
just
for it,
happen to
right.
find one out in the wild. Okay, so never mind. But
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, that should be fine. And I think we are making enough cobblestone to where we could potentially look. Oh, also our little grinder up top there's not grinding, man.
Oh no, is this because?
Oh, jeez, yeah, it's not been hooked up, and now we're overstressed again. I gotta bring the stress down.
No.
I gotta bring it down from 36 to 33, man. Can you believe it?
Oh, Isaac, what's going? It's all going wrong. All of a sudden.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to
It's
do this.
okay, Isaac. It's okay.
It's not. Man,
okay.
It's not
You were
okay.
forced
It's-
to.
I was
Isaac.
forced to. It's true. It's coercion.
Your hand was forced.
Okay, I forgot how much energy it takes, like food energy it takes to spin this manually. So I'm actually going to try and connect it up to our system.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna make a drawer key so that I can pre-lock some drawers before I install them into position.
Nice. Yeah.
So, I'll get on with that.
Nick, do you think we should? Do you think we should change what we have?
In terms of what the look,
Yes.
or like the
Like, do you think
I
we
like
should?
the colours.
Oh, sure. I mean, now that we have the rotational speed controller, we don't need this horrendously vertical, like.
Oh, you're saying do we change
placed-
the positions of
Do we
where
just
things
do
are?
we move what's here to make it look nicer? Because there's also the possibility that we could because we went straight for the tier 4 cobble gen. I think we could probably run quite a few millstones to make gravel faster, and then quite a few sifters to get even more resources, even more faster, and then have all of those kind of run. And because right now it's a bit of an awkward setup where we're gonna have to kind of pump from here round down to here, and then we've got to pump from here round somewhere else. I think if we kind of start from the ground up with that kind of level of automation in mind, it might just like be nicer.
Are you thinking like we could even have more millstones to turn things like gravel into sand, and then
Potentially. I didn't even think about that, but can we sift sand?
we can sift sand. You get like bone meal and stuff
Oh,
from
bone meal
it.
and redstone, yeah.
I assume those. I didn't look, but maybe those chances are higher. Well, bone meal you don't get at all from the previous thing, right?
That's correct.
And there's no dust, so I assume it's just gravel and sand that we're dealing with here.
Correct. Yes, I think so.
Right.
I mean, we could look at the sifter and press U. We can see what we can sift. Like, we know already we can sift dirt, and we can sift gravel, sand. Yeah, there's really not much to sift. It's really just gravel and sand. And I think honestly, gravel is the big boy.
It's the main one.
Like, especially if we are washing the iron. Like, we get redstone as a byproduct there anyway. So I don't even know if we need to sift the sand, man.
So we could just have a few gravel
Yeah, I think so.
ones. Okay.
Yeah. I've given you a wrench, by the way, there, so you can.
Yes, I have this.
You can
Thank you.
shift right click to just pop any create stuff, and it will just go straight into your inventory, which is nice.
Okay, nice. Okay, so
It also spins in your hand, which is nice. So a nice little idle animation there, Nick, to
it
keep you
does. Yeah,
occupied.
no, I always. I've always liked that slow. It's just the rotation, man. Rotation is everywhere.
Yeah, man. Just like the sun rotates around the
Just
Earth.
like the sun, yeah. No, it is just like the sun. That pesky thing coming in and blasting my face, Isaac, at all times.
Yeah. Nick,
so-
not a fan of getting his face blasted.
No, never, Isaac.
Never, ever.
Too intense.
Okay, I think, successfully overstressed our system by connecting this up. Now, I have a feeling that now that I've done that, you're going to want to move stuff, and it's going to have to be, like, reconfigured anyway. So, what... I kind of think, Nick, that we just need to tear this all down. Kind of.
You want to just start afresh here?
Well. I'm it's like we're peeling back layers of an onion, Nick, because we go further and further back every time. Before we do that, do we want to try and get this steam boiler up and running, or is that too big of a jump?
You know what? No, I think maybe we probably do, because then the foundation is set, Isaac, to be able to connect quite a few things up and make them faster, right? You want to set up multiple millstones to make gravel faster, where you can actually make it faster initially by having lots of rotational energy via boilers. I think maybe that's a good place to start. And then we can put more millstones down than we initially could have without the boilers, right?
Correct.
Because we're not going to overstress the system.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably a good shout. So let's do that. I want to boil, Isaac. My blood is boiling.
Right, you gotta be
Isaac.
careful there, man. Jeez. You don't want your blood to be boiling. We do need to get a couple of things. I'm working on the kelp. Hopefully once we have one kelp, we can make even more kelp. Under the steam engine quest, Nick, could you make... I don't know if you see this steam engine quest. It's kind of grayed out at the minute. It's underneath the block of iron.
Let's have a look.
In the quest book.
Yes, I see it. Yeah, it's kind of on its own a little bit.
Could you make the increase accumulator and then at least one steam engine for now?
Yeah, let me do that.
I think both of those should be doable. I'm going to work on making some of these tanks. Not the military kind. We're talking about
I'm disappointed.
The kind that hold liquids.
Now blood's boiling even more now.
No,
Isaac.
sorry, we're talking about the fish kind.
Oh, okay. That one's all right then. I love a fish tank, Isaac.
Who doesn't?
Fish tank.
Who doesn't? Whenever I think fish tank, despite the fact that I think most fish tanks these days are probably like rectangular cuboids, I always think of a round bowl that's like very.
Like a classic.
It's like the size of an astronaut's head,
in a child's bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, that's good.
A little astronaut kind of helmet style fish tank.
Yeah.
I think,
so
if I'm not mistaken, that I'm fairly certain here that you can make a teeny tiny little 2x2 fluid tank, boiler thing. I don't think we need 4. So if I do this, I think that will work as a boiler. And so, are we wanting to kind of just fully tear down these water wheels then, like once we have the boiler ready to go?
I think so, yeah. Okay. I think it'd just make more sense, right?
Yeah.
Do you have some copper, Isaac?
I have 11 copper. Here you go. I did just take some out to make this, but even more might be required.
Process some more. Before we tear everything down, let's process this stack.
Yeah,
and
you
that
want
will
to build things up.
Sort us for making some stuff, because I assume the boiler does, and the steam engine and stuff does require a little bit of copper.
Copper? I am going to make a tiny little hole for myself here, Nick.
Oh, that's cute. I'm just going to hide that for the rest of the series. I'm going to fend for myself.
I'm just going to dictate commands from inside of this hole, Nick. All right. All right, Nick, time for you to do this.
It's going to make for excellent viewing content as well, Isaac.
Yeah, exactly. People really get
People are going to love it.
Well, it's gonna build suspense, Nick, because for the next 20 episodes, people are just gonna see this dirt, and then it's at the very end, it's gonna be a big reveal. Like, what has Nick actually done? What has he built?
Yeah, and the answer is nothing.
I come out and it's exactly the same.
It's exactly the same.
You spend 20 episodes being like, okay, I've done that, Isaac, I've got that, I've built this,
done it.
Describing it in intricate detail.
Yeah,
he's not done anything.
Just not knowing what to do. Here we go. Right, okay, gods. Your inventory really does just fill up quickly with complete and utter garbage, especially with all this nugget processing. I'm making a sad deposit into the chest. I was kind of depositing my
Don't forget, man. If you press B, you do have extra inventory space in the folder.
That's so true, actually. No, that's very useful. Actually, let me process a load of copper here that I've got.
How do you make blocks of kelp? Oh, you have to dry it first. I see. It's a dried kelp block is what we need to make the blaze burner. Interesting. Okay, so we have to smelt it first, which means we're going to have to do the old smoking, because we still don't have what it takes to make a regular furnace, right? So we're going to have to use the campfire again over here. I'll wait until... Are you done with the washing? Do you need more copper?
No, I'm done with the washing.
Okay, you've done all your laundering for the day?
Alloy, that's quite easy. I've done all my laundering for the day,
I've got loads of
Isaac.
andesite alloy. Here you go.
Laundered.
Here's 23.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
Campfire. So we lost our last campfire, right? Because you lose it every time you break it.
You break it, that's correct.
You break it, you buy it. Have you ever had to do that, man? You ever had to buy something you've broken?
I've never had to do that. I think I have dropped stuff in supermarkets before, but they are usually quite lax about that, because it's, £2 milk or something like that.
Yeah. And you spend £4,000 a year at the supermarket, so... Yeah,
exactly. So they ran my account history and were like, oh, nah, this chump is all right. Just let him break whatever he wants.
This guy's bought...
as long as he keeps coming here.
This guy's bought 104 jars of Nutella this last year. We can let him off with this one.
Yeah. Exactly. I've dropped things, I've dropped an electric guitar before in a guitar superstore, in a guitar shop, right?
Superstore.
In the guitar, in the World Guitar Superstore, yeah. And you know, but luckily there was no damage. That
Okay.
was stressful though, because it was an expensive guitar. I like picked it up and I was like, ooh, guitar. And then I dropped it and it like dunk, and I was like, oh no. And then the owner came and he was like, oh dear.
Was
and
it
then
all right?
He was like, nah, it was fine.
Okay.
It was fine.
Whew.
Yeah.
Close
I
one,
wonder if I would have had to buy it, Isaac, if I broke it. If it like split in two
I
down
think it
the
depends
middle
on the
into a
cost of the
perfect-
guitar, right? Like to the sailor at least. Like if it was like a, you know, if it costs like a $6,000, then maybe.
Yeah, it was like a one-off signed by the Led Zeppelin band band heads, right? then maybe it was it was a normal guitar, unsigned, Isaac, unsigned. Yeah. Although,
did you sign it?
one could argue that the fact that it's been dropped by me has now increased the value, Isaac, because I'm so famous.
Yeah, one
right?
could argue that. I don't know if
One
one
could
would.
argue. Literally one being me.
No, that's true.
Yeah, well, increase the value to me at least.
You ever
right.
signed anything, man?
I've never signed anything apart from legal documents that require signatures for purposes of legality, Isaac.
Yeah.
But
No.
I've never signed something for a fan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like an oscillating blade that pushes air into your vicinity.
Yes, into my room. I never signed a fan blade for a fan. Yeah. I can confirm that I've not.
Oh, fair enough.
I've got these things, Isaac. I've got a steam engine,
Nice.
and I've got a aqueous or aqueous.
I was gonna say you always say
accumulator.
aqueous, Nick.
I do say aqueous, and I can't believe I
Misspoke.
I folded, and stooped down to such a low level as such to say aqueous, Isaac.
Okay, so I'm almost there. I have the empty blaze burner, and
And you're gonna fill it with fake blaze to make it a real blaze burner.
I am. So I need to connect this. Like I need to awkwardly. You can't I don't think you can book it out of the blood altar. So
okay, right. Yes, because you need to you need to actually
this.
pump blood into it. Right, I see. Again, loving the new pipes textures.
Yeah, I think it's just if you go to options and then resource packs, I think it's legitimately just the pretty pipes.zip. It's just like a zip texture pack for the pipes.
Oh yeah, gosh.
You can put this in any mod pack you want, man. If you want that
along
every
with
time.
Create Legacy Copper, Smooth Font, and then some other crap. Supplementaries generated P something.
I do quite like smooth font, you know. Like when you hover over stuff.
I don't think I've ever noticed smooth font.
No?
No. I assume that this, like when I am looking at stuff, this is different than normal.
Minecraft has got
font.
like it's like blocky font.
Yeah,
Like it's
no,
like, you know, made of cubes. It's got hard edges.
made of cubes. Yeah. No, this is nice.
Just like
I think.
just like all the best cheeses.
Yeah, I take it out to compare, but I don't want to just blow up my computer by accident.
Yeah, for some reason
stupid,
changing a resource pack, you know, it's
yeah. So I've got
Minecraft doesn't
PTSD
like
from
it.
the old days, Isaac, loading up a 256x resource pack, and my computer just starts smoking out of its exhaust. Right.
So, okay. I've put this down here, but this was just to see if it formed into a tank thing, and it does. Do we want to tear down all our water wheels?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as we are comfortable with it, we don't need any rotational energy from this point until the commissioning of the boiler.
Nick, I am like 48% certain that we don't need any more rotational energy.
Okay,
All
that's
right?
good enough.
Okay.
That's good enough.
How good, in your day-to-day life, man, how good is good enough for certainty about something? How certain do you have to be about something to act?
50.0001.
Right. So just on the balance of probability being slightly in the favor of the thing that you think is going to happen, that's enough.
Yes, that's enough for
Fair
me,
enough, man. Fair
Isaac.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay, could you assist me in the deletion of this?
Are we getting rid of the whole cove kind of thing here? Are we?
I guess so. Like the boiler doesn't really fit in the middle there. We could try and make it fit in the middle there, but I think we should just kind of
So I'll just
scoop
get
it
rid
out,
of.
man.
Yeah, scoop it out. Can I get rid of these stairs?
Yeah.
I've or excavating. I totally can. That's nice.
Nice.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I see what you're doing. You're doing like one of these.
Yeah.
I think also if we swap to like small tunnel, we could probably fairly easily get rid of these as well, like this. Just doing it in straight lines.
Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah. Just
Small
be
tunnel.
careful not to. Yeah.
Yeah,
look at
not
that.
to angle it
Nice.
in such a way.
Nice. Okay, so eventually We could upgrade the boiler to be a 3x3, right? Because we've kind of got like a center on our island, right? But currently the one I'm putting down is going to be a 2x2, right? Which means it's not going to be centered. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now, if we need an aqueous accumulator. So for that, I need a bucket, and I'm kind of out of iron as it is.
Oh, I've got some iron. I can get us a bucket.
Nice. Yeah, if you could get a bucket.
I've got the aqueous accumulator. It's just transferring water, right?
Yeah.
From unlimited water source, which
Let's put down a new unlimited water source.
Okay.
Over here. Yeah, and I'm going to put it down. I'm going to build this with the assumption in mind that we're going to make this a 3x3 boiler in the future. So at the back here, if you want to put the water source down in the cutout that I've made.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, do we actually have an existing unlimited water source anymore? Is it around here?
We do. If I do one of these real quick. Boop.
You're getting rid of that.
You can just carry on it out.
Yeah,
Chat has also made an excellent point that you can also carry on the campfire to move it out of the way. You'd have to break it.
Oh, that's so true.
Every single time.
Okay, so I'm just going like this, basically, am I?
That's correct. And I'm going to build this up for you, man.
Thank you. And then let's go here. Has that worked?
Yeah, 1 second.
I think that's worked, hasn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
All good.
And then this just goes in the middle, right?
That's correct, yeah. Center block. Nice. I have the fluid pipes. Boom, boom. And then if we set that to extract, which I think you can do with the create wrench, by the way, if you want to shift right click on that.
Oh, let's give it a go.
Point.
Yeah, it totally works. That's nice.
So that's filling up. If I give this guy some fuel, which I'm going to do in the form of wood, like this, he's going to heat that up. And then now, if you put that just on any of the sides.
Okay, so if I put it like here or something.
Yeah, you'll see this turns into an actual boiler. And from there, if you take do you have a shaft?
I do not have a shaft. Thank you.
Now you do. Yeah, so now you should be able to put that on here. And it should kind of give you the option. I said the option. Oh, yeah, if you just right-click that on, you'll see it kind of
yeah, so this is like saying if I put it... Oh, not there. That's incorrect.
Yeah, you don't have to, you'd have to shift.
I don't have to shift. Click and hold to edit. Oh, sorry, so I'm just putting it there. There we go. Yeah, okay.
And then I think from here we can use the wrench to... Oh, that just changes the rotational direction. I really thought you could choose like which way this goes down. As in, like, I thought it could be vertical. Oh, you can like that. You can right-click this bit with the
I see.
Which is sometimes useful. And there we go. So now we've got 16,384 stress units.
Oh, that's much better, Isaac.
I think each water wheel was doing like 500.
Okay, so we've really kind of expanded here, and this is with a fairly rudimentary boiler setup. I assume we can make this bigger and more blaze burners and.
So I think we'd have to add an extra blaze burner for every extra steam engine we added. But this is already 32 water wheels worth of stuff. Now the downside, man, is that we do have to keep the blaze burner fueled
we need to keep it
going.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I did notice, Nick, that we do have botany pots in the pack and hopping botany pots.
Oh, okay.
So I
think
this
is good.
There's a good chance that we could potentially grow some trees and then just kind of feed the fuel, the wood and the saplings and everything kind of down just straight into the blaze burner.
Into them, yeah.
Yeah. For that, we are going to need terracotta, which means we need to smelt clay. Clay we're getting somehow.
We are. I've got quite a bit of it in my inventory. I've got 39 clay. So let me
get I think you can make one, actually, in that case.
Make a few clay blocks. So I need, there we go.
I'm going to make our 5th campfire of the series then, while you do that.
Nice, yeah. Okay, so I need to smelt my clay into terracotta. Right, okay, nice.
So let's get rid of that for now. And of course, everything here is going to be moved. Okay, could you move the water, actually? Like, could you pick the water up with the bucket that you have? Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah, I need this rotational speed controller back down, which means I do actually have to wrench this back to the way it was. There we go, perfect. So if I do this and this, then we just need to kind of gearbox it back up to the pre-existing setup. Of course, I think the plan is going to be to change the setup, but for now...
At some point, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do you, and then... actually, let's do... you, and you. Okay.
Nice.
Let's go bring stuff back online. And before we had 3 water wheels, so we should already, even with the steam engine offline, we have more stress units than we did previously, which is good.
Nice. Okay. That's very good. Just as this thing kind of Let's go. It's pressure. Oh, yeah. Oh.
So each one, whenever we don't want to use this, we need to move it out of the way, not break it.
Okay,
If we break it,
right.
it's bad. But that should be smeltable now.
I see. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's get some terracotta.
Annoyingly here, the speed of the fan does not affect the speed of the smelt.
Ah, okay. This is like locked to just a certain speed.
Yeah,
right.
the speed of the fan. Oh, this is not going to work.
Oh, no.
This needs to be done with lava, man. This is not a smoking job.
No.
This is a
we need more
blasting
heat,
job.
Isaac. Right.
Jeez.
Okay. Well,
so I think
take this off then.
if we want to get clay, I think we've got to go. Sorry, if we want to get terracotta, I think we've got to go up through the smeltery quest line at the top of the thing here, man.
Right. Can I make some bricks, some regular bricks? I need those for a pot. Is it just
sure,
or is it all clay smelting that is higher heat required?
Oh yeah, and I don't think you'll be able to make any of it, man.
Okay, fine.
Unfortunately. So the good news is the smeltery probably isn't too difficult for us to make, man.
Yeah, let's have a look. So
we need sand, gravel, and clay, though. Is the thing that we need.
The usual things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got a bit of clay. I've got apart from what I need for the things to make the botany pot, I've got 16 clay. Gravel, obviously, we have in
abundance.
There's
2 stacks of it behind you.
Oh, it's in here. Okay, nice. So it's just sand.
Yes, I have just attempted to reconnect up these crushing wheels, and which has overstressed our system. That is fine. I can lower that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just give this guy a bunch of fuel. Right? We can do it manually
nice.
for now.
Yeah, nice.
Because the crushing wheels are one of those things where the extra speed does come in handy.
Now,
of course, these are spinning the wrong way, but can I just swap this
you
to
can
negative?
flip the switch. Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
That's right. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better.
Yeah, and if we just do one of these, that's hopefully just going to turn a bunch of gravel into sand. And I think I actually might be able to speed this up more. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
We're up at 180, man.
Oh, man, this is... Yeah, look at that. That sand just dropped right out of there.
How much do we get? Oh, we got a stack of sand. And we got more clay as well. Good.
Oh, very good. Okay. Thank you.
So you're making the grout here?
Yes, let me make some grout.
Good.
All right.
So... yeah, okay. This should be fine. And then I think the initial thing is that we can use the smeltery to actually smelt the clay into terracotta. Like, use the smeltery itself as opposed to, using it to get lava. I don't know how we get lava, to be fair. It looks like... oh, we might have to... gosh, do we have to superheat a blaze burner? Jeez.
Is that the one we have to feed him, like, cake? Special cake?
Yeah, man.
Oh, right. Okay.
He gets very angry when you feed him cake.
He gets very angry, right. How much more can I devote to this?
I am grout, is what it says.
So I've got 36 grout, which I must turn into seared brick, right?
Yeah.
Which we can smoke. We can smoke this. So
nice. We do not endorse smoking.
We do not endorse smoking.
Unless it's meat.
Unless it's, yes, for the purposes
But even then, man, apparently that's not it these days. Apparently you're not supposed to, like, carcinogenic or something.
For you? Yes, all right.
Tasty,
I see.
Tasty.
Very tasty.
Okay, I have just had to change the direction of travel again so that this does smoke, because before it was
nice.
going the wrong way. So is 36 all that we have?
So 36 what we have. I have limited, like I have held back on using some clay just for terracotta reasons. I can make 6 more actually with what with what clay I can allocate correctly. So let's see where we can get.
Where did we get our clay from?
Was it just all from the crushing wheels?
There's no way. I feel like we didn't crush that much. Like I got like 4 from crushing a stack of gravel. I feel like we didn't do that much.
Well, I saw some in. Was it in this large chest here? Has it been milled somehow?
You can wash. Oh no, it's copper. Copper gives you a 50% chance when you wash it, like we're getting redstone from iron and quartz from gold. When we wash the copper, we get clay as a byproduct, which is actually
that's
much
useful
nicer.
then.
Yeah,
that is useful.
Right. Okay, let me move you out.
Okay, let me make some stuff then.
Can I have your bucket, Nick?
Yes, it is. It's got water in it.
That's exactly what I want, man.
With what you will. There you go.
Okay, I've made more sand as well if you need it for more ground.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So I'm just going through all the usual things here, right? Like, we're just starting with a full-on smeltery. We don't need to make the little baby thing
We
first.
do need to make a little dinky thing first. We need to make a seared melter because the smeltery controller is made by pulling pulling 4 copper ingots over some seared stone in the dinky melter. The quest's all done for you.
Okay, that's fine.
They know what they're doing.
I'll do that then.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. While you do that, I am acquiring. I'm working on even more of the stuff. I'm getting more of the copper, more of the clay, more of the sand and the gravel and the goodies, man. Don't you worry.
Okay. Oh, I need some glass. All right, let me get smoking sand works.
I think smoking sand works. Yeah. How much glass do you need?
I need for my seared melter. I need 5 glass, Isaac.
Do you have
I actually
5?
have 1. I've much sand. You have much sand.
Okay.
I have much sand.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay, great.
So I assume I'll just like re-swap the.
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot that I just moved that out of the way for you. Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
My apologies.
Thank you. Right, there we go.
So, is it better to make the? Have you been doing the recipe with the clay ball or the clay block?
Are we talking about the grout here? I've been using clay balls.
So clay balls, I think it's the same, honestly. Because I think 1 clay ball gets you 2 grout, whereas 1 clay block, which is 4 balls, gets you 8 grout.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same recipe. Doesn't matter. Okay, fine.
Right. Okay.
All right. I'm making more grout, man.
Okay. Nice. I have got a seared melter.
Nice. So I think we need the seared melter and we need the seared heater.
The seared heater as well.
To get started. Yeah. Once we have those 2, we can really get the ball rolling. Now that I have also, like a little side tangent while you do that, now that we have kelp, I think we can make nature essence, which I believe gets us saplings.
And grass, question mark, as well?
Yes, and grass. The best kind of grass.
Very good.
Yeah, here we go. If I do this. Boom. 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 Are we wanting dark oak saplings?
I think so. I like the theme of dark oak here.
The awkwardness of the dark oak sampling is that you need 4 of them, right, to make a dark oak.
Oh, that's true.
Tree.
Yeah. It's all thick and stumpy and fat, isn't
Normally
it?
I'm like thick and stumpy men, but not in this case.
Yeah, not when it's a tree, Isaac.
Oh, never mind. The quest is the recipe's so nice. The 1 recipe gives you 8 saplings. Jeez.
Oh, nice. Okay, well that's good.
And then grass.
Okay.
Grass is dirt. Oh, we can make grass with just a spout, Nick. If we just start spouting nonsense.
Oh, that's all right. I'm surprised we've not got. Well, I'm surprised the basin filled with the stuff there, man. That's all right.
How are you doing over there, man?
Yeah, I've got pretty much all the things. Thank you. I think we're pretty good actually. So, completing all of these. No, this is this is plenty, man. Here we go. Let's get all the accoutrements. And then obviously the smeltery controller is what we're about to do. Okay, so I think I've got everything here.
Good.
On me. So shall we build this this little rudimentary thingy-majiggy? Is it just I always forget the configuration of these things. So
initially it's just the heater with the melter on top of it.
Oh, it's just heater with the melter on top of it. Okay, let me I put this where there's some space back here.
That's the basic setup.
Chuck this here then. All right.
I think so it's the heater just takes like kind of raw fuel, if you know what I mean, just like
got it
coal.
Lovely. So heater with melter on top, you say? Okay. Or melter with heater on top. Sorry, which way around was it?
Heater on the bottom, melter on the top.
Lovely. Okay. So that's that. Oh yeah. And then I can just chuck some fuel in. Let me get the beginning parts of this controller then, which is
controller's pretty straightforward. Do you have a spout?
I do have a spout, yeah. Shall I
put that on the melter somewhere?
There you go.
And then do you have a basin?
I do have a basin.
Get that underneath it.
There we go.
Nice. So it should just be a case
here
of putting 4 copper ingots into the melter. I'll grab those. And then we're pulling that out over a block of seared stone. So you have just 4 seared bricks together.
Okay.
And that should be everything, man. Honestly.
Here we go then.
Should be all done. Yeah, look at that. We're smelting up. Annoyingly, you can only smelt 3 at a time when you need 4.
Okay.
So I have to wait for 2 cycles, but something like that, man. It's basically done.
Okay, lovely. 360 millibuckets. Yeah, that's just gonna do its thing.
There you go. Dropping it down, man.
All right. There you go. So it's just this and then all that bad boy.
I'm assuming. I'm assuming for one that we've used all of our clay, or did you keep some back?
I've kept some. I've kept some for our botany pot. Yeah. So
You might be able to smelt the blocks of clay just in this now.
Ah, okay. So if I
think we can probably pull the 5 terracotta blocks out this way.
Okay. So I put the clay then in the melter itself. Let's have a go.
Yeah. I think that's gonna work, man.
Okay.
I think that's gonna work.
Okay.
In other news, I have here.
Oh yeah.
Nick, a deeper and a spout.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And the idea with this is that you can put like water into the spout like that with the straight from the aqueous accumulator. And if we just put dirt onto the deeper, in this pack, just infusing dirt with water makes grass, like actual grass blocks.
Okay.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
Like we don't have to wait for it to spread, man.
Yeah, that's so easy.
You'll have to see it.
It's just free grass.
Free grass, man.
Free grass.
Free grass. Can't believe we're giving it away for free.
Oh my god.
And then
excellent.
How's that? How many terracotta are we on? We need
I'm
5,
on
right?
just about 3 out of 5 terracotta. I do also need to, so I need to smelt clay balls themselves. I'm assuming I can't pull clay balls out of.
Is it because do you need brick? Is that what you need?
That's correct, to make the little pot thing inside the botany pot.
Yeah, I
the
think
pot being the flower pot.
It's an awkward way of going about it, I guess. But if you have a casting table, or what it takes to make the casting table, as opposed to the
have
basing,
one.
Okay, then you can
one.
pull the terracotta out, like the clay out in ingot form.
Okay, let me get the last 2 terracotta I need out of here.
Yeah, cool. So do we want... I mentioned smooth stone earlier, Nick, obviously, completely uninfluentially.
Oh, yes, you just said it, obviously, yeah.
Didn't mean it, of course, just said it.
Of course not, no.
But, like, are we wanting... Like, what are we wanting to do base-wise here, man?
So we're thinking a bit of an eclectic mix of wood and stone, are we,
Potentially,
Isaac?
but I'm also wondering if we want to go heavy on the grass, man.
I would quite like a lot of grass, given that how easy it is. Like, it's just water plus dirt.
The grass is it's a little pale. What biome are we in? You said
it's a little bit pale. Taiga, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a little pale.
It is a little pale. Can we change that? As in, like, can we? Is there a thing we can do? Is there a setting to make all grass green?
The grass is always greener, man. But I don't know if we can make the grass greener here. I think that's just kind of. I think we're locked in to that state of affairs.
I usually like being locked in, Isaac, but I'm not sure I do in this situation.
Yeah, you're a big fan of being locked in. It's your favorite kind of contracts. Locking contracts.
Locking in. Okay, so we've got 3 bricks in the seared melter. So
yes, yes, we need to put down a basin. So the cheeky way of doing this, if we don't want to make it like a gold cast, is I believe that you can craft 1 sand into 4 blank sand casts, not to be confused with sand castles. And then if you put like an ingot in here, it kind of makes the sand a bit ingot shaped. Now these are single use.
Single use, okay. Yeah. I figured that might be the case. That's okay though. We can
but you can do that multiple times over.
3 times here.
Yeah. And that's gonna get us a botany pot, man.
There we go, nice.
Can you believe it?
This is good.
And then we just need enough iron to make like a hopping botany pot. Here you go.
Thank you. Okay, that should be pretty straightforward. I've got a bit of iron on me. So let's do that. Let's do botany pot of the hopping variety. Let me just make a hopper.
A whopper?
Hopper. Let me make a chest.
Oops.
All right.
Ooh.
So let's do this, and 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 that, and kaboom, hopping botany pot.
Nice. Okay, so for the hopping botany pot, we might need another hopper anyway. I don't know if the hopping botany pot was actually, like, it's a good call, like, I like your instincts. But,
does it not hop into the thing,
well,
Isaac?
You can't put it on top of the blaze burner, right? Because there's already something on top of the blaze burner is the slight predicament that we run into there. So.
Oh, right. Does this, can it not be hopped into the side of this guy?
Oh, it can, but we need, like, a hopper, right, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yes, okay, I see what you mean.
Or an item pipe. Did we make item? We did make item pipes. So actually, this might work if you put it like down. Just I don't think that's not gonna work, man. That's not gonna work.
Is it not gonna pipe in?
No, I don't think it's gonna pipe in. Now we do have. Eventually, we do have like if we can get lava automated or some kind of fuel automated, we do have the add-on mod that gives us the straw, so we can pump liquid fuels into the blaze burner, which will be quite useful. We're getting resources, by the way, much faster now, man. Like I've just taken a stack of iron, raw iron, out of the thing because this is spinning so fast now. Like we're getting the resources way quicker.
Okay, this is all coming into here quicker. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame that this fan doesn't also correlate with speed changes then, but you know what to do, I guess.
Yeah, but we can get more fans, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We can just tell people to hit subscribe.
Exactly.
To be notified when more videos go
Speaking of, if you're not subscribed, people, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you lurking.
That's not a threat,
Please,
by the way. When he says I see
don't-
you, he's not talking about the intensive care unit. Okay, that's not what he's talking about.
Yeah, no,
it's not a veiled threat if you don't subscribe.
Everybody, see you. Let's hit subscribe. Hit that bell, peeps.
This takes forever when there's too much iron on here, man.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, because it's kind of like linear.
The 64... I actually don't even know if you can hopper into this. I'm assuming you can hopper into this. I'm assuming what you're doing here works. You
I assume that works. I need a sapling, yeah. Okay, sweet. Let's see if this...
Oh, you made a
does
hopper.
the
I was
trick.
making irons. I thought we didn't have a hopper.
Oh,
but I
no,
see.
we're good.
Okay, all right. Yeah, this is going to grow and do its thing. Okay.
Gonna get there eventually, all
So
right.
next time, man, I think we can come back and there's other stuff to work on here. I do still, of course, want to do a bit of kind of reworking of this potentially to get the full automation up and running. But we've not really made it look any nicer in this episode. It still kind of looks
But we've got a boiler.
half-assed.
We've got a boiler and a rotational speed controller. We're advancing in technology.
We are
Isaac.
kind of massively advancing in technology. Like, that is indeed correct. And next time, man, we're going to advance even further. Real quick, before we wrap up, I do want to put at least one tree down. Look at this. Boom. Can we shift?
Yeah.
We can shift.
You
Look at
can.
this.
Look at that. That's glorious.
Nice. Oh, that's so much easier than using the blood altar to get all of our wares, man. Flipping it. Alas, though, we are, in fact, out of time for this episode of Project Sacrifice.